I'm so annoyed. I just recorded this and there's no audio at all, so hopefully this works. I am back again, I promise. I miss this hobby of coming on YouTube and vlogging. It's good for me. It's good for my, my emotional well-being, my psyche, whatever we want to call it. It's just good to kind of vent on YouTube and talk about, your struggles and stuff. I also greatly enjoyed doing the makeup tutorial aspect. But for right now, I am wanting to tell you about my new venture, which other than it includes weight loss, which is not a new venture. It's just a repeated over and over venture. But I did want to tell you that I have pursued modeling in the past, but it was too self-conscious and I quit. And now I kind of restarted it again, and I'm kind of enjoying it, and I want to lose more weight because there's a few other girls and I don't want to be the plus size one anymore. So I wanted to lose some weight. I've also got my first high school reunion coming up for 10 years. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, I feel so old. So anyways, I'm wanting to try something out to help me lose weight, and I'm basically going to combine everything in the book and we're going to see what happens. And I would not recommend this for other people, but I'm doing it because I'm crazy like that. So, a friend of mine works at the vitamin shop, and she got me a whole bunch of weight loss supplement samples and shakes. Check it out. Look at all these. It's just full. God love her. Yeah, it's stocked full of everything you could possibly want. The only problem is I'm a bariatric patient, as some of you may know, and bariatric patients aren't supposed to have capsules because they supposedly don't digest in your stomach because it's not in there long enough. Well, there's times I've taken pills that are capsules and they've worked, and then there's times I've taken them and they haven't. So you can't really fully listen to my advice on those pills because I can't really say necessarily, like if I say, well, I didn't feel any effect, maybe you could feel effect. Maybe it's just my bariatric surgery. I'm not going to say this is the best pill, it made me lose this much weight, because obviously they're only samples. It's not full-size bottles for me to go off of. I do have one full-size bottle, which is the Lipo 6, hers. And I do want to get some more Orvo detox pills because those are, I'm sorry, but those are amazing. And I also have a full bottle of Hydroxycut Max for women. Obviously, I'm not going to take all the pills at once. I'm going to be good about it. But I did lose a lot of weight several years ago when I used Orvo Detox combined with Slim Quick Cleanse. I did Slim Quick Cleanse for, I think it was like a week, and then Orvo Detox you do on and off, and it's expensive. But I lost 9 pounds the first 3 days and then 20 pounds that month, and everyone was like, you look fantastic, and I had energy, and I was cleaning, and it was just crazy. So what else am I doing? I am also counting calories like I'm supposed to, which I had 257 calories this morning. I made a mommy egg, which if you haven't seen my video on how to make a mommy egg, is an egg over easy on a piece of toast. And I also had, because I was really, really hungry, I was so hungry at the time, so I made 2 mommy eggs, but I only ate 1. And I had one of those Weight Watcher coffee cakes while I was waiting for my egg to cook because I was like starving. But I'm glad it was only 257 calories. I can handle that. That's okay. There's only 10 grams of protein though, so I'm going to have to really kick up the protein at lunch, dinner, and snack when I have a protein shake. Those of you who are Slim Fast people, those are not protein shakes. Those are sugar shakes. So please avoid those. I know they taste good. They taste good because of the sugar. So find a good protein shake you like. I really recommend Syntrax Nectar, which I will type that in the information box below. I did do a review on them, I believe, on my channel. They're really good. And Undri, I'll also enter that. They have chocolate, vanilla, and I believe strawberry, but oh my gosh, they're amazing. They taste like a Steak and Shake. If you have a Steak and Shake in your area, they taste like Steak and shakes. I'm also going to do body wraps. I've always wanted to do them, even though I know it's just like water weight that you're losing and it's only temporary. I've been dying to try it anyways, so I'm going to give it a try and combine it with diet and exercise, and I think if you combine them, then you can maintain it. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be concentrating on seeing if I can kind of wrap around my head, put the cream here, and see if I wrap it around and kind of work on my double chin. My upper arms are really flabby. I think I have a little bit of excess skin too. Especially my stomach and my thighs. My butt, I'm not quite as worried about. I don't like my butt, but I'm not obsessed over that. I'd rather save my wraps for this parts that I'm really concerned the most about. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm getting text messages and it's throwing me off. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know when my reunion is. They haven't officially scheduled it yet. They're just talking about it. We're kind of behind like that. Like, it should be scheduled for May, but so far nobody even knows because that's just how we are. So I don't know when my deadline is, but I want to find a cute, sexy dress to wear. If I run into my ex-boyfriend, I don't want him anymore, but I want him to regret how he treated me in the end and think, damn, she's pretty, and I made her feel ugly, and I shouldn't have done that, and I was wrong. So, yeah. So, plus I want to have the high school body back. Well, not high school body back, because high school body I was, like, pretty skinny. I want to be that skinny. I want to have some curves still. I just don't want to have curves in the wrong places. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do my measurements, and I am doing it in my underwear because when you do clothes on, you know, your clothes just bunch up and add a little bit extra, and I want to be accurate. And for those of you who are offended by it, please just stop the channel or stop the show now. Not the show, this video clip. Definitely not a show. We're not doing anything sexy here. Because I won't be saying anything after the measurements, except for I did weigh myself, and I do weigh 243.0 pounds today. So I'm going to do my measurements, and I'll enter them in the information box below if you're interested and you don't want to see me take the measurements. For those of you who want to make sure I'm not cheating, I will do it live on the camera. For those of you who are interested just because you like BBWs, I am not here for that purpose. There are sites for that, so please go visit one of those sites and keep your comments about that to yourself, because I'm not here for that purpose. I'm here strictly for weight loss, and to me, underwear is like wearing a bikini. It's not like I'm wearing a thong or anything, so let's get to it. So, I apologize for the messy room. This is what happens when you're modeling and you're trying to pick out clothes to wear. Yes, it's what happens. Okay, dun 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 dun, the show, as we call it. It's just underwear, people. Nothing you don't see on mannequins in the department stores. So, this is my most upsetting problem area. My bra is not padded. If it was padded, then I wouldn't measure my chest because it's going to add inches and not be accurate. So it's not padded. So if you're measuring with the bra on, make sure it's not padded either. Okay, I wish I wrote down the measurements from last time because I hate measuring twice. It's annoying. I hate dealing with the tape. But first, like I said, the first time I recorded, there was no audio. So, okay. Right at 48.5 inches. On the bust. The under bust is 41 inches. That's a big difference. Well, I guess it's gonna be when you got triple D's. The waist, which is basically what I do between my rolls, is 43.5 inches. And what I do is I tend to pull it tight when I first put it on, and then I loosen up my grip on it so that it kind of falls right to place. I don't want it too loose where it's going to be measured too big, and I don't want it pulled tight where I'm cheating either. So I pull it tight to get in place, and then just kind of loosen your grip a little. Okay, I also measure the fullest part of my belly because that is the part that I'm most concerned about, and I want to know what it is, where it's going, etc. Take a couple normal breaths because you don't want to be sucking it in on accident. Right at 52 inches. And also do the fullest part of your hips and your butts, which a classmate of mine kindly told me the other day that I have a flat butt. And I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I want a round booty, not a flat booty. But if you want to go randomly tell me I have a flat butt, then thanks. Okay. Just over 48.5 inches. Like by a millimeter. So we'll call it 48.5. Next we do the thigh. The thigh at the biggest part is like right here, this meaty section. So I've always measured at the biggest part, and always make sure you measure the same thigh and arm every time because they can be different. I'm left-handed, so I always do the left side. So if you're right-handed, always do the right side, just that way you remember it easier. Thigh is 29 inches, and then calf, you want to make sure that your calf isn't really flexed, but it's not, I mean, you just want to be relaxed. It's 17 inches, and I always do that, the fullest part of the calf. The arm, I do the same thing. I find the fullest part of the arm, which is usually here near the under armpit, and measure that. And we're right at 16 inches. I don't measure my neck. I think that's something mostly guys do for some reason. I don't know why. But I don't measure my neck. So those are the body measurements. I get somewhat modest again. What is my chair stuck on? Oh, a pair of pants in the bag. Okay. So since I already said that I'm not going to record any more information in this video for those who did not want to see me measure on camera, I will talk about these separately, what I'm eating throughout the day separately. So yeah, that I will check in a little bit. So thanks for watching. And if you are interested in seeing any more videos or have any questions in particular, or if you're wanting to ask about my makeup line or makeup tutorials that I do, please ask. Let me know if you're interested in seeing more makeup tutorials. I don't know which is more popular, the weight loss vlogs or the makeup tutorials. It's whatever you want. So I have plenty of makeup in stock now, so let me know what you want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye.